Hey guys, welcome to the channel. How you doing? So, in this video we are going to talk about why Leon is after Chloe. Before we start the video, please make sure that you subscribe the channel for more interesting contents. So talking about Leon, when we saw his first appearance in anime, he gave a villain-like vibe, as we saw how Leon was obsessed with summoning, as he kept summoning, and as a result Shizu-san appeared at the plot. When Leon abandoned Shizu-san, she suffered a lot, and her life was full of misery. We also saw that how Leon made Shizu-san a spirit wielder. It felt like Demon Lord Leon is very cold-hearted, and when Rimuru saw Shizue-san's suffering, Rimuru got a bad impression against Demon Lord Leon. That time his only goal was to take revenge from Leon. While Demon Lord Leon always shows a proud, cold, and calculative personality around other people, even when he's with much more powerful beings like Guy or Veltsard. And let me tell you that, as a demigod, Leon is an upper-tier spiritual life form. Thus he has no physical body, and exists only as holy aura. He has eternal youth, and will regenerate as long as the core inside his soul isn't completely destroyed. Back to the topic, because of Leon's summoning, Shizu-san struggled a lot. So guys, what do you think? Is Leon a bad guy or a good guy? And why he is after Chloe, moreover why Leon is obsessed with summoning? Stick with the video to get your answers. First of all, to know whether Leon is a bad guy or a good guy, we have to take a look on his character. Leon is an otherworlder and an ex-hero who went by the alias Platinum Saber. He is actually quite type of person, but his one-track mind tends to create distance between him and the people around him. And due to his inability to express himself properly, he is often seen as cold and cruel. Poor Leon. Just because of his inability to express himself, he got the tag of cold and cruel guy. Moreover, when Shizue was summoned, Leon saw that Shizu's skin was burnt and she was in the verge of death. She got lot of damages. Actually, this damages that Shizu got was not because of summoning. She got this damages because of the effect of bombs when she got stuck in the middle of a war in Earth. Afterwards, Leon, while seeing her, thought that, if she would not get here, she would burn to death. After it was Shizu's luck that she made up to here. Then Leon decided to save Shizu by letting Ifrit to dwell in Shizue's body. And that's how Shizu got stabilized and snatched from the jaws of death. After that, Leon thought that, now it all depends on the Shizu's luck. It is not a result of his actions, but Shizue's own, for she should be the one to strive to create her own path. In addition, Leon could not afford to get involved with the girl. Now let's jump towards the topic, why Leon Cromwell was after Chloe. And why he was obsessed with summoning. So to get answers, we have to go to the past of Leon Cromwell. So, about 300 years ago, Leon came to this world. Rather than being summoned, the cause of this was being caught in the accidental occurrence of a dimensional distortion. Feldera has already been sealed then, and the Great Jura Forest has already been established as an inviolable zone. Despite the relative peace which the world had finally welcomed, Leon was thrown into it. At the time he was less than 10 years old. However, there was someone who he had to protect. There was a young girl who fell along with him. That girl was Chloe Obel. She was a childhood friend of Leon, a best friend. An existence he loved like a sister, his everything. That's why Leon, even as his body was being destroyed by rampaging magic, he forcefully suppressed the destruction with his willpower. With a strong will and feelings, a boy who was less than 10 had managed to control the magic that dwelt within him. As a result, he had obtained the unique skill Guardian. From his desires to protect the girl younger than he, the power to protect has awakened within him. Moreover, that wasn't all. By obtaining a hero's egg, a portion of the remaining rampart energy was obtained. Even at a young age, Leon had the qualities of a hero. Chloe meant everything for Leon. However, the girl in Leon's embrace suddenly vanished. Despite the power to protect had just awakened with Leon. Afterwards, Leon's thirst for knowledge was boundless. He would not hesitate to do whatever it takes for the sake of summoning Chloe. Leon hopes that one day he could summon Chloe. And so, Leon began the journey to search for Chloe. And let me tell you that, during his journey to search Chloe, Leon fought and defeated Demon Lord Kazarim. After that, Leon again tried to summon and failed. Because he ended up summoning Shizue. After some days, Yuki approached Leon, and said that Yuki could summon the girl she was looking for. Demon Lord Leon agreed his proposal. Then Kagurazaka Yuki had successfully summoned Chloe Obel. Yuki summoned her not from another world, but rather from when Chloe and Leon first came to this world. In other words, if he hasn't relied on Yuki, fate might have turned out differently. So we can say that Chloe was summoned by Yuki, and then he met the monster called Rimuru, and traveled to the past alongside Hinata. So now we know that, why Leon was obsessed with summoning. And why Leon was after Chloe. So guys, this was all for today's video. Hope you liked the video. And please don't forget to subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching.